Hey Z, Joe, dude. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm gonna change microphones. Hold on. I forgot to do that. There we go. Good morning. Hey Z, Drone Dude. Hey Screen Stars. How you doing? Good morning. 2.37K. Screen Stars. Welcome, welcome. Doing very good. It's very misty out this morning there. We're supposed to get snow this afternoon and tomorrow. Hey, Drone Effects with Claude. How you doing? Hi, Claude. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Uh, I'm still in the top chat there. I gotta change that. There we go. Yeah, our weather's been pretty lousy lately. I'm gonna put my cam outdoors on. I'll show you guys what it's doing here. It's not very nice, that's for sure. There it is. Here today, this morning. Crappy. It's snow tomorrow. West Haven, good morning. How you been doing? Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. Everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button. It does help out the channel. I noticed a lot of people have been changing their icons lately. Yeah, their avatars. Nice. Well, thank you, Screen Stars. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them. And thank you for hitting that like button, everybody. Much appreciated. Hey, Tim, how you doing this morning? Just stop by, say hi. Hope you have a great day. Well, TCM Drone, looks like you're occupied today. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for dropping in. You have a great day, too. Everybody knows I start on 9:30 every weekend now, on Saturday and Sundays, 9:30 a.m. Gives me time to sleep in a little bit, and then gives me time to sleep in a little bit, and yeah. Hey, Johnny West, how you doing? Hope you're doing good, Johnny West. Yeah.
Good morning, Roger.
Good morning.
It's sunny here, as you can tell
Lucky.
by the coming through. That's just where the little slits are in the
In the salt.
thingy. Yeah,
Yeah. How
but
you doing there, Paul? What's
I
going
move
on?
over here. It's not too bad. Um, yeah, I went over like you, and I went over and checked out Rodney Bell's channel, but what cracked me up is I saw a news article this morning. I don't know if you saw or not. PETA, right? Which is the people that are animal rights people, PETA.
Yeah, TCM drone. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Tim's not feeling too good. So,
Oh, not good. So anyway, PETA put out a cartoon type of an advertisement that was kicked off of. It was not gonna be played on Super Bowl.
okay.
It had all these different animals kneeling during the national anthem.
Oh, God.
And their final statement is they don't want anybody in the world to call their pets because that's degrading to the pets.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
how off the wall left have you got to be
That
to
is
think
so
that those
stupid.
pets are like being next thing they're going to have a march for equality for the pets.
God.
I am so glad I'm not going to be around to witness this insanity because it just keeps continuing.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yep, you're not supposed to refer to your loved ones as pets because it's degrading to the cats and dogs of the world.
No, now, what you got to say now? My family member?
Yes.
Oh, is that what you got to say? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh, my God.
Or this is Mia, my little girl, or
Yeah, imagine that. You got to go to ask for welfare. Oh,
yep.
no, I got family members living with me. And
And
now
they've got lawyers attacking manufacturers now individually. They're picking them out because you can't have pet friendly products or
okay.
you can't have pet safe, this or
Oh,
that.
that's worse than the language police here in Canada and
Yeah.
Quebec.
Yep. Yep.
Pretty
And,
soon, like you guys got stores called their Pet Smart or something like that.
yep. Yep. Yep.
They're going to
Oh
go
yeah.
after
No.
them
No. No.
too.
You can't do that.
Like here in Quebec, if you got a restaurant that's called I don't know Brady's restaurant, they're gonna say, "Well, that's an English name. You got to put it in French."
Yeah. Yeah.
That is Sarin Brady.
I mean, it's just like what the hell these people just I don't get it. I don't know what's spurring this nonsensical, off the wall trying to. It's almost like they're trying to make people that have a mental issue is mainstream them and say, oh, that's natural.
And how much is this going to cost him to do that commercial during the?
Oh, they yeah, it was like $4 million for 30 seconds or 10 seconds or. My
God.
personal opinion is that Kaepernick, he was paid a lot of money and got booted out of the NFL, and nobody wants him. Um, I personally think that probably he or some of his NFL buddies probably paid for that.
Mm, my God. Oh, that's a hell of a.
It's just like, what the hell, Roger? You know what? What is this world turning into? I don't get it.
I'm going to see if there's any Google News this morning.
Real news.
Yeah. Okay, so now let me see if I got this right. Yep. Don't want that.
Yeah, because of that bright sunlight, I had to angle my TV and
China uses drones to patrol citizens during Wuhan coronavirus outbreak. Probably check see if there's people on the streets. Hey Philly, how you been doing?
hey, is that Michael?
Yeah, he's driving. He's listening to us, but he's driving.
Michael, how you doing? I know you've been kind of busy. You've been doing your thing, which is great. Well, I was halfway tempted to set the drone out and go take a look at my neighborhood. I hear one of those big, the thing where they throw the limbs into it and it chews them
Okay,
up.
cheer, Melcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
tree Melcher, I think they call it.
I hear it in the neighborhood somewhere. I know that our local Edison has been going around and surveying, and they're taking limbs down that are impeding their lines or
Yeah.
getting close to.
Yeah, they've been doing that all summer here and all winter. This is that talk to text or shit. Please excuse. Okay.
Yeah, it's working. It's working good, Michael. Hey, Michael, is this the weekend that all those guys are going to show up at your house? Because I know Rodney Bell was over there on his show this morning talking about drumming up all these people to come and meet up. And he had to drive a couple hours to wherever he was going. I didn't know. Are they coming to Philadelphia? I hope you got room, buddy.
I'm trying to find some new news on here, but it's not very much. No, there's nothing really. No.
Well, the funny part of a tragedy, because the coronavirus is not something to poke fun at, but evidently, the beer maker of Corona beer
Okay.
has been getting a lot of guff because their name is Corona.
Ah.
And I thought, well, why don't you just turn it around and say, a good antidote to Corona virus is Corona beer, Excuse me, but that wouldn't be ethical either. But
Okay, so
well, that's okay. Yeah, next weekend. That's exactly right. That's what they were talking about. And they were making all their plans over on Rodney's channel and where they were going to meet and get together. And Rodney Bell and a whole bunch of them. They were talking about getting Drone Bum and everybody else. And they were headed your direction. Now, I think at one point in time, I might have missed it, but I think they said Philadelphia. And I think they mentioned you at one point. So that's why I was wondering.
Okay, I'm just reading an article here about, they call DOD dot.
Department of Transportation.
They've been doing tests with they fly this big airplane, then they drop out all the drones out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of tests of those lately. And the way it shows here, it's not just one drone, it's a lot of drones. So and they don't say where they're doing the test.
That's the DOD, Department of Defense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's not over to Colorado, like everybody's complaining about,
Could be.
because they drop a bunch of them out of their planes.
Yep. And they're like a swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it could be. But when I saw, never saw exact photos of it, but what I saw was artistic renditions of what it would be, simulations.
Yeah.
They would be smaller drones, not.
They're calling them gremlins.
Yeah, not
They're calling,
4 or 6 foot. Yeah.
So that's what could be. It's over. They show a video here.
Dynetics is developing Gremlins technology for DARPA to shape the future of unmanned airborne operations. These operations are growing in scope and scale.
I don't want to.
Wow.
DARPA.
Well, and the other thing that's all of this.
Oh, DARPA.
DARPA.
Yeah. DARPA.
Defense something initiative research. DAR research project, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Yep.
I'm trying to find out where they're doing their testing, but it's not saying where they're doing it. Guess they don't want swarms of people going there looking at it neither. Okay. That's all the news I got off of here this morning.
Philly's having a hard time with his text. He's having a disagreement.
That's pretty bad when you start arguing with your electronics.
Yeah. Because when he says Paul, it comes out pool all the time. I know what you mean, Michael.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I went on and said hi to Rodney Bell and everything this morning. And
Yeah, I did too.
I got up a little bit earlier today, so.
They were over there talking about me going on live stream. Like, what the hell? Hey, Johnny West. Sorry I didn't say hello earlier. Let me see who else in there I missed. West Haven, TCM, Tim. AZ Arizona Drone. The Screen Stars. I don't know if I've got Screen Stars or not. Let me go look.
I think he has 2.1 subscribers, 2,000
subscribers. He's big time. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and sell the Mavic Air. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Screen Stars. Yep.
Okay.
I spent the afternoon yesterday trying to put it on Craigslist, and it wouldn't send me the email to verify it before it publishes it. Yeah. So I backed out of it, went back to Craigslist again, and had no record of the whole thing. What?
So did you retry and do it again?
No, I gave up at that point. That's my favorite thing is when I get frustrated, I just turn it off.
It's probably them that were having errors yesterday or something.
I don't know, but one of the reasons I would like to sell it on Craigslist where they come and get it, rather than me having to box it up, take it ship it, pay the shipping, you know.
Okay, I understand. I don't know. I tried again today. It's probably in case they had too much going on at the same time, probably.
Could be. I don't know.
Hey, Max here, 420. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Max Air. Yep, Philly is in the house in the chat.
Niners for the win. There you go.
Where are you headed, Michael? Are you headed for Miami to go to the Super Bowl or what?
When's the big game tomorrow?
Yeah, Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, Roger. Yeah, everybody, Roger's in Canada, and he couldn't figure out what everybody was doing at the store yesterday. They were buying everything up.
I know it's the chicken wings stuff fast. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $7 for 12 chicken wings. I'd rather just buy them not cooked and do them myself.
Or you buy here, you can buy a great big bag of them, frozen, pretty good ones. And the only thing I do is I put them in the pressure cooker for about 18 minutes. And I put in the bottom of the pressure cooker, I put a mixture of honey and barbecue sauce and things like that. They come out actually fall off the bone perfect.
Okay.
But I buy the bag of chicken wings, it's good size bag.
Yeah, I can't buy those here.
And they're pre-cooked and frozen. And I think they're about like $15 or something, but there's enough in there for everybody.
We can't buy them in big bags like that here.
Yep. You can buy all kinds of chicken here in that. It's made by well, here, I'll see if I got a bag. I'll show you.
Are you going to the doctors this morning, Philly? Hey, Converso, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you.
Yeah, Roger, they sell them in different flavors and different. This bag is made by Tyson, and it's crispy chicken
Okay.
strips.
No, we don't get that here. No.
In if you want to microwave them, you can microwave them. You know, they're all breaded and everything. And
Okay.
this weighs about 3.5 pounds. This bag, 300 pounds, 3.5 pounds of chicken all ready to go. Pre-cooked and flash frozen.
So, Michael, you're going to the doctors today.
Yeah, they might have them, Roger, at Costco. I don't know, because that's where I get them all the time. I know they have them in all of our supermarkets, but they're really big out at Sam's Club, which is like a Costco.
Yeah, I never checked Costco for that though.
They got doors and doors of different kinds, different flavors, teriyaki,
Okay.
barbecue, hot ones, spicy ones, not spicy.
Michael says he's he marked doctors. I think he's got a doctor's appointment. That's why he's driving.
Ah.
Hey, Mia's Drone Adventures. How you doing?
Good morning, Mia. I think we tried to send her a link at one time to come in, and she couldn't. She wasn't set up for it.
Yeah, he's headed to the doctor. Okay. I sent all my links up this morning there to everybody, so I wonder if John's going to come on in.
Yeah, Michael is driving his car and he's using talk to text. So he can't even respond the way only Michael would, for the love of God.
That's okay, Mia. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, might as well.
Well, Mia, when you get yourself a camera, everybody's waited with bated anticipation for you to come on here and see everybody. So Max here, what's up with you? Anything? Cardasso Media, how you doing? Always good to see you, Cardasso. Yep, it's another day in the neighborhood. Just another day in the neighborhood here on Canadian Drone Hub with the star of the show, introducing Mr. Wonderful himself, who is waiting to entertain everybody and moderate the show today. He is known as the Godfather of live stream, the one, the only Roger Martin. Okay, Roger, you come in now. Okay, Roger, you can come on now. Hello, Roger. Do 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 do. Do 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 boom boom. And here he is now, the star of the show, the one, the only, Mr. Martin, Godfather of Canadian Drone Hub.
Hey, everybody. Eileen, how you doing?
Hey, Eileen. Quicksilver.
Yep. Max Ayer's in the house. Oh, that's good. That's why I decided yesterday I'm gonna pick up my money and go buy a freezer, a small freezer.
Ah. So you can stack up?
Yeah. Because I used to have a freezer before, but I got rid of it. And I shouldn't have gotten rid of it.
What did you have? Did you have the stand-up one or did you have the chest type?
The chest one.
Uh-huh. That's the only thing I didn't like about the chest one, is because you get stuff down in the bottom of it and you forget about it, and there it is,
Yeah. Because when Kim and I start cooking, we start like making lasagnas and all that.
Uh-huh.
We make sometimes 3 at a time. Then we put them all plastic containers and everything, put them in the freezer, and
Sure.
and it's, and I always buy about 6 bread
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I had to go out early this morning out to, I had to buy 6 more bags of peanuts.
Okay. Max here says stock up on those Tyson chicken strips.
Yeah. Yep.
What? Hey, I rubbed you for about a half an hour already this morning. Now what do you want? Some more rubbing? You've been outdoors twice already this morning. You big thing. Yeah.
She's your baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean your eyes this morning. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna clean those eyes. You got dirty eyes. There you go. Tomorrow there will be over 1 billion wings eaten and 8 million pounds of
Guacamole.
guacamole. I'm not a football fan myself, personally.
I watch the big games. I don't like. I'm like you. I don't watch every game or.
I don't even watch. I'm Canadian, from Quebec, and I don't even look at hockey. You know what I mean? Lots of people say, you don't look at hockey? You don't have, just because I was born here in Quebec, Canada, it doesn't mean I got to look at hockey.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to like to watch like ABC Sports World when they used to, the Olympics and the bobsledding and the downhill skiing and all the different things, but not so much.
I used to look at hockey, like Phil Esposito and all that when they were playing, and when hockey was hockey. And
now they've got teams. I don't even think I know they have teams in the NHL,
Yeah. Gump Worsley was in the goals. I remember that. I remember, lots of
yeah, there was the original 8 teams, and then it got Now what? They got 16 or 20 teams, or
that's a Canadian sin, Roger. Not watch hockey. Oh, my brothers are all glued to the TV when it's hockey, but I'm not.
Hey, Roger, looks like the sun's going away. I'm going to have to readjust my camera because I adjusted it before I came on, so I got to turn my camera off.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, all my brothers are glued to the TV when the hockey's on, but not me. Winnipeg lost to Boston last night. Okay. No, it's because I detest winter with a passion now. So I guess that's probably part of the reason too. $31 teams in the AHL. Okay. This is our weather right now here. It's dull and gray and it's out. It's a little fine snow coming down.
Yeah. It's a good thing you got that driveway plowed.
Yeah. Oh, see, sun left there. Now it's coming here. It's coming out.
There you go. That's a little better. Now I got to readjust.
Hey, Big Fish, how you doing?
On my TV.
Ray Borg and all the old timers coming. Oh, that's cool, Big Fish. Yeah. Rocket Richard and everything played. I used to look at that, because my father was a big hockey fan also. All the family used to look at the hockey games on that black and white TV.
Oh yeah. Well, that was back when. Remember when TVs were a piece of furniture?
Yep.
You know, they had the spindle legs and all the wood and
Play with the antennas.
yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Those young whippersnappers, they don't know. They just don't know, Roger.
Hey, two-stroke me. I remember when Terry O'Reilly was an old timer. Yeah, I heard about that Cardarso, yeah. And I read a big article also. They're not too happy at the FAA neither. Paul, you remember when a loaf of bread was a nickel, I bet.
Yep.
I remember when I used to go and get my mom a pack of cigarettes was 25 cents.
Well, you had such a thing as a dime candy bar, too.
Yeah. I remember when I was working in a gas station, it was 32 cents a gallon. Yeah. There's 4 confirmed cases in Canada now. Yeah. I think they were talking about one here in Quebec also.
Mana. Mana.
Nice movie.
Mana.
Hey, explicit, you came in at the wrong time. Run. Hey, two-stroke me. The Kung Flu. Yeah, there you go.
See, I can open my curtains back up again. So much
Yeah,
for
there
the
you
sun.
go. Washington County News. Good morning.
What do you mean mute? What? Thought we were friends.
Philly journalist says, I want them. For a Saturday, it's very quiet for skidoers. I don't know how come there's not many skidoers out.
Explicit. Yes, you're at the right show, Explicit.
Yeah, like I was saying, I find it's not that many skidoers around here on a Saturday morning. Usually you see them flying by here, but
Yeah, right at the end of Rogers' driveway is the beginning of a snowmobile trail that goes back through. As you look out across there, it goes through that field and between those trees.
Well, you see, from here to Quebec City is a 3-hour drive. And they got that skidoo trail, it's here.
Right.
You go all the way up to Quebec City with it.
Oh, wow.
It's more than a 3-hour drive because you got to go by the country back roads.
So is that must be the start of it then?
No, we're about in the middle of it, I think.
So to continue on back behind you, does it go?
You can go right up to you can go to different places, different towns.
Okay.
It's like a major highway here on skidoo trails here. You can go to Montreal, but on the outskirts of Montreal, not into Montreal, but on the outskirts, like on the South Shore, like Longueuil, and
right.
That's most far you can go because there's no more skidoo trails there.
The squirrels are calling again.
Okay. hope everybody's gonna get a chance to go flying today. I know Kim upstairs is dying to go flying. Hey, Brent. Good morning again. Yes, sir. And thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, they're taking down a great big tree. The other side of the people across from me.
Okay. That must be dead.
Yeah, there's a guy in a bucket truck, and he must be up probably 60 feet, and he's working on the tree. And it
Okay.
looks like the limbs are dead.
Better take him down before it hits a car or something.
Well, the electricity for the people across the street runs along that back alley behind them. And that's where that tree is. So I think it's under contract from the electric company.
Okay, they're explicit, no problem. Gotta head off and doing boring stuff like tidying up. Okay, Mia.
Well, before everybody leaves,
Yes.
Manamana, 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 everybody have a good day.
Yeah, Brent, I know what you mean. Here it's smog. Yeah, I forgot about that. We had a smog warning. We got it all weekend here. I was gonna say something now. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Manamana. Was that what you
Max Air 420 says, "Go drone them, Paul. Live stream it." Yeah, fix them up as drones and fly them.
Well, I could take off and go over there, that's for sure, but it's cold out.
Yeah. Well, here right now, I don't know what the weather is there, but I see we got an air quality warning. Okay, here right now it's doing 25 Fahrenheit. No wind.
And we got a little bit of wind coming out of what I would think is be the southeast.
It's -4 Celsius. That's not bad. Smog warning in effect. So we got a smog warning.
Brant, what do you mean you can unmute now? Brant. Gary, I thought we were friends, Gary. Now, is Pusa on late or early today, Roger? Do you know?
He's not on today.
Oh, today's Saturday.
Saturday's off. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So tonight we got Coast to Coast Drones is on tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, gotcha.
And you're gonna have me on at 7 o'clock till 8:30 tonight. It makes the dog bark. Let me see. I gotta push this over. There you go. Hey, Brent, I just sent you a link if you want to come in.
Hey, Gary, we haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it's his birthday tomorrow, Gary's.
Yep. Yeah, and tomorrow's Groundhog Day too.
I wonder what old punk Satani Phil is going to tell us tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be a big day on TV for most people. First thing in the morning, it usually is at sunrise, is Groundhog Day around the world. And Super Bowl Sunday's on tomorrow, late afternoon. Hey, there's Gary. How you doing, Gary?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hold on. Let me turn down my YouTube here.
Okay.
Jeez, that came up real quick.
Hey, Brent, how you doing?
Doing good. Where am I here?
Well, I see you. I know where you are.
It's funny because I can't see you. I got a different window open here. Oh, it's in the Zoom thing. All right, let me turn the volume down. Holy cow, you're loud. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Funny today.
Good, Gary. How you doing? Happy birthday early.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's been a big week. I got fired from work and I get my birthday at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like you said yesterday, you got a good settlement, so you're happy about that?
Well, absolutely. Actually, it's a big load off. I think a lot of the stress that I had was worrying about work and what they thought and
Yeah.
having to go back and the stress of, all the.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, Gary. Here in Canada, a lot of people don't hit their pension checks at 65 years old because they died before that.
Yeah.
That's because of all the stress they give you before getting your frickin' pension check.
Well,
Because myself there, okay, they cut me off of 1, 2, 3 checks. When I turned 65, I'm cut off by 3 checks. Then they start giving my pension, but they says, well, seeing at the end of the month, we don't know how much we can give you. We're going to give you a certain amount. Then if it doesn't arrive at your expectations, I got to ask for the supplement.
Okay.
But you're allowed to ask for the supplement only after your first pension check.
Well,
Now, who's going to pay my freaking bills in the month before that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So lucky I got a very good landlord. He understands everything. He told me, Roger, don't worry about it. He says, go with the flow. He says, don't worry about me. He says, don't worry about me. Get your things done with them and that's it,
Yeah, we're pretty much set. I think we're, everything's okay here. I've been collecting my Canada pension since I was 61. So I took it early. Back then, I figured as a motorcycle rider who was smoking, I didn't have long to live anyway. So
either one could kill you.
Yeah. So I quit smoking and took up this thing, and the doctor says it's way better for me. So yeah, I just keep doing that. They say
Yeah.
just keep doing that. Don't worry about it. You know. So yeah. So I've been resigned to not working for the last 2 years. I haven't been in since. I haven't been actually to work since October of 2017. So
Okay.
I was able to ride the benefits train for a couple of years, which was not bad. Now, having been terminated, I'm good for benefits until the end of March.
Yeah.
So next week I'm going to get new glasses.
Yeah, you better. Yeah. Yeah.
And fill my prescriptions for as long as I can, and do all that good stuff. But my wife worked for. She's retired from the federal government, and so she's got a not so bad pension plan, but
good.
her plan keeps 80% of her benefits. So we'll have to just top up 20 on drugs and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm supposed to be in good shape too, but it's the first 2 months there. I gotta wait to see what goes on. I mean, the way they're talking about it. I went to the offices. I did everything, and So, and I told them straight in the face like that. That's why a lot of people don't hit their 65th birthday, because they're too nervous and they're giving heart attacks.
Yeah.
That's why. That's your ways of getting rid of people. You shouldn't like that answer.
We'll stress you out and kill you. So
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been a stressful couple of years just kind of hanging on to that employment, right? So now that it's severed and it's all settled, then now we know where we are and what we got to do, and
yeah, that's it.
Just go from there, So
yeah. Like right now, I'm going with one eye closed right now there for the. Anyway, but I haven't been working since 2011, so
you're getting used to it.
Yeah, getting used to it.
Yeah, no, that's
it's like me too. I was on the long haul for that one there.
Yeah. So maybe now I'll be able to devote more time to YouTube and
Don't plan on getting rich on YouTube though.
No. I hit 950 subscribers today, so.
Great.
So it's I'm moving up. Watch time is terrible because I do 3-minute videos and release a couple a month. So, and the flying's been bad. Now what I did get here, I'll show you this.
Hey, Wakey, Big Fish, Max Air.
You got yourself a
that's nice.
DJI
Osmo Mobile 3.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come with me on some of my adventures. I got the tripod on it and all that stuff. So it's sort of
cool.
a deluxe selfie stick, right? And I went to do a video the other day of putting motors in that other drone, and I didn't have the batteries charged up in the Osmo. So well, just go ahead and just do the batteries. So, or not the batteries, the motors. I replaced 4 motors.
Now, does that allow you, if you were to plug that into the charger, to use it at the same time, or no?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I found is it kills my phone real quick.
Oh
yeah.
So I'm probably looking at either getting a new battery for the phone or getting a new phone. Now my phone is about 4 years old, so
yeah.
It's about time to upgrade. But my problem is I always keep my phone in my pocket, and all the phones are so big now they don't fit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Apple to come out with the small phone again, and so that's the old iPhone SE. And I want to try and keep that same small form factor. So I got to wait for somebody to come out with a decent, quick, small phone,
Yeah.
Or you might even be able to find some retailer that's got brand new SEs on the shelf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although, it'd be nice to kind of upgrade the
The video, yeah,
the video and the
processor and everything, yeah.
Yeah. They've got the triple cameras now and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
now that Osmo 3 isn't big enough to handle my iPad mini. Otherwise, I'd use the iPad mini,
Okay.
Okay.
Although the iPad mini is what I use to fly, so I couldn't fly and use the Osmo at the same time. And, so we'll have to see what direction the channel goes, I've never been one to live stream. I don't have the facility, the knowledge, or
Well, I tell you what, Roger's been trying to teach this old dog new tricks, and I'll tell you what,
Hey, Blizzard, how you doing?
it is a Roger goes on and just fires it up.
yeah.
I go on 2 hours early just to get it fired up.
Yeah.
It's like,
I watched Mitch, old guy in a drone, and he did a video this week of his setup and getting set up for his live stream that he does on Thursday night before Ken Heron's show. And he starts that thing. He's got a 6 o'clock show, and he starts just after 3 p.m. setting everything up.
yep,
Oh,
I believe it.
oh.
But he's got multiple camera setups and soundboards, and,
Yeah.
the whole thing. And
Did you see? Have you been on with Andrew's new deluxe setup he has?
yeah.
Oh my God!
Hey,
I wouldn't know
Bill.
which button to push.
Well, and you know what I've got for a setup? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nice.
This is just what the computer does.
Yeah.
Right there's the built-in camera,
Yeah.
built-in microphone. It plays through the computer speakers. There's nothing.
That's what I do. Except I have a Yeti that's
Yeah.
plugged in for microphone. I have the big screen TV right there, and then I have studio lights that I can turn on and off if I need to.
Yeah.
But
That's
some
fine.
of those guys, I mean, it's like Andrew's setup. He's got lights overhead. He's got lights on the side. He's got microphone. He's got the camera on a slider so he can move it back.
Well, see, because Andrew doesn't have many windows in that room. That's why he needs those lights.
Yeah.
It's like me, I don't need lights here. I got all these windows around me, so I don't need lights.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well-
Rodney Bell, Cordorso.
Hey,
Cordorso
Rodney.
says, get a regular iPhone 8, Gary.
Regular iPhone 8. Yeah, but that's still pretty big, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I might take a look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Michael is right. He says, same here, Gary. You can have the greatest setup in the world, but if you don't have personality,
Well, and that's my problem. I got a face for radio and the personality of a cracker.
no, you don't, Gary. Gary, you have a great personality. You're not overwhelming. You're kind of inviting, and it's like having fireside chats.
There you go. Now,
Everybody cannot be a wild man like Jerry Lewis, Philly Drone Life,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
because he's in a niche all by himself.
yeah.
For the love of God. And
Cordorso Media says 8 is normal size. The plus is bigger.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll take a look. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to maybe buy myself a birthday gift tomorrow.
Michael's getting frustrated with this.
There you go.
Michael's getting frustrated with his talk to text. It says, yeah, he's just driving and using his talk to rest.
Good morning, Centroid. Hope you're doing good.
Well, one thing about Philly's live stream, even when he's walking, he has dynamic range.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why.
there's Centroid. Mark! I'm looking forward to coming up in July there, Roger, meeting Mark and Val.
Sure.
the whole crew, and
No problem. No problem.
if the weather permits, I'll be on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be in my my ancient Subaru with no air conditioning.
It's like me, my truck and no air conditioning.
Well,
Did you see what Philly wrote? He says, "Can I take that back? Everything I just said. I realize that it doesn't sound too good. For the love of God, man, what am I doing?"
Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny West. Is Mark coming on?
Mark's on his way to New York City.
Oh.
oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he can't do his stream. He can't do a stream tomorrow night because he'll be in New York City.
Have a safe travel, Mark. That's for sure.
He's not meeting up with those guys in New York too, is he?
I don't know.
There was some talk of that, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think they invited him. I just didn't know if they'd put that together or not.
Yeah, he's got kind of a really tight window while he's there.
Yeah, he's going to a conference or something, isn't he?
Yes. Well, with New York City Police Department.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
A seminar or something. He's putting on a seminar.
Philly thinks Johnny West is a porn name. Oh man.
Michael.
Yeah, so today here we got smog. So, hi drone 69 FPV, how you doing?
I'm looking out the window and the visibility just doesn't look good. It's hazy.
Yeah, Centroid says if you're going to Roger Palooza, make all your arrangements through him. He's in charge of Roger Palooza.
Through Paul Murray, he's saying. Don't try to get out of it, Paul.
It's all through Centroid. Centroid is the tour guide, and he's going to do the meetup for the drive up and the whole bit. Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
Morning.
Sam. Good morning.
Roger, you can start the show now. I'm here.
Hey, Sam, we're lucky enough to have Gary with us.
I see that. Gary, how are you, sir?
Great, Sam. How are you?
Good. I never knew what you looked like, so.
Well, you've been lucky up to now.
What I'm thinking, you look like a Gary, so.
Okay.
You know.
Hi, Drone 69 FPV says he's got a new video coming up. Some gorilla whoop video coming up at the local mall. Okay, cool. Corey Mano, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Corey.
He's working with the police for the community outreach program with the kids. That's good, Centroid, that's for sure.
Well, I would say New York City needs a lot of outreach to the kids. So that's a good thing.
Everybody, please hit that like button on the way in or way out.
Now, Paul, you should get Mia's papers in order and bring her up to Rogers for
well, the problem is I don't travel that well. You know, I got bad back, bad knees. I get in the car, Gary, and I ride about an hour, and it's like, man, my legs are just absolutely killing me. I got to get out.
Just get on with Lynn with her Winnebago, with her RV.
Nah, because she's going to have, if she comes up there, she's going to have to bring all her critters. And Mia doesn't play well with other
dogs. Okay.
Animals.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to watch what we're saying about our pets. Oh, sorry. We're not allowed to use that word anymore.
Did you hear about that, Gary?
What? You can't say pet.
What?
PETA now is, they made a,
Commercial.
two things. PETA made a commercial for the Super Bowl, which the Super Bowl committee rejected and not allowing them to air. And what it is it's a cartoonish or an animated version of all these different animals while the national anthem's playing in the sound in the background. All these animals in the forest kneeling to the national anthem for Kaepernick. And it is sponsored by PETA. which I don't get that unless Kaepernick's an animal. But the next thing is out of this, the same mouths is they are against you calling your animals pets because it's derogatory towards the animals.
Oh, for the love of all that is holy.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
You know?
Can we start our own planet, please, where we can just leave those whack jobs at home?
It's derogatory towards the animals.
Look, the animal don't know what pet means.
No.
It doesn't care if you're calling it a-hole or pet.
Yeah.
It doesn't know the difference. It's like
it just feels the love, you know?
It's like these people that have a birthday party for a 1-year-old baby. What are you doing?
Yep.
Like they have no clue what you're doing.
Ralph,
they have no idea.
Trucking's writing down. PETA is people eat tasty animals.
Yeah,
I'm going to be in big trouble. I call my daughter pet. The Me Too movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that. When did we get so radical in thought and just want to jump on people for things that maybe you don't like?
Well, Paul, I would answer that, but then we'd get all
political. Yeah.
But I thought that took the cake was, you are no longer supposed to refer to your beloved family members. And I think that was in their thing as a pet.
Well,
because it's derogatory towards the animals.
I hope PETA's watching and they can kiss my big white butt. And I'm going to get pets. I'm going to call them all pets.
Wow.
Bunch of idiots.
There you go, Ralph Strucking. Everybody's, hey, Night Train, how you doing? Jay San Diego, how you? San Diego.
Jay Santiago.
Okay. How you doing? Good morning. Sorry if I massacred your name.
Santiago. I wonder if he knows Giovanni DiNardo.
Giovanni DiNardo. I don't know. Giovanni's not been around lately.
He hasn't.
A lot of work.
I think he's a lot of work and he might be making up for lost time.
Let's text him and bug him, shall we?
Everybody's grabbing their phones. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
My pet cat does not like PETA. Hey, Skies took my drone. How you doing? Work.
All right, DiNardo has been texted.
So you're off for the weekend there, Sam?
Oh yeah, I don't go back till Monday, luckily. So
You starting your day shift now?
Yep.
I'm off for the weekend too, but I don't go back ever.
Tomorrow, Sam, tomorrow is Gary's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
45, 46, somewhere in there, I'm guessing.
66.
66. All right.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday if I don't see you.
Well, I'll be around somewhere.
Well, we'll all be around somewhere.
It's a busy day. It's Groundhog Day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's and
it is Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Groundhog Day is also Candlemas, which is a pagan holiday that's exactly halfway between winter solstice and spring equinox. So
okay,
we're halfway to spring.
Nice.
Now, the Groundhog Day thing, if the groundhog sees his shadow, that means it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't see his shadow, spring comes early in 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
6 weeks either way.
It's a win-win. Yep.
It doesn't matter. It's the stupidest thing ever.
But you know, there's Punxsutawney, what is it? Punxsutawney, New York, has made a killing on that.
Yeah. And in Canada, we have a Wyerton Willie.
Yeah.
He's in Wyerton, Ontario. It's kind of near you. It's up on the Bruce Peninsula there.
Yep.
Night Train says 29 days till spring. I'm counting.
There you go.
Oh. So John DiNardo texted back. He said he's almost done on the phone, then he'll come on for a bit, and then he sends me this little picture of him.
That's our Johnny.
Yeah, that's good.
That guy.
Our winter started bloody early. I mean, we usually don't have snow until the 20th of December here, but this year we got it starting in October. In October.
I could see grass out the window.
You can see grass out the window. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, it's not green, but it's grass.
What did you do? Go with a torch blower?
There's a little bit of snow next to the snow fences and a little bit of bank here and there, but pretty much.
Well, we still got this year.
I've never had a birthday without snow.
Oh, wow, Roger.
Yeah, and we're getting snow again tonight. So
Nice. I'm kind of waiting for our winter to start. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm gonna smack you. You're lucky I can't get through the screen.
I hate sharing my weather with you, Roger.
Pardon?
I said I hate sharing my weather with you because
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, see, like right now it's pretty cold. It's 44.
Okay, Rodney Bell, have a great day. You be safe today, my friend. Thank you for coming in the chat.
Oh, it's going to be a scorcher today, a high of 74, buddy.
Yeah, you know, I feel sorry for you people in the warm belt because it gets to be 45 and I see you got the big heavy hoodie on and everything else.
That's a hoodie.
And if it were 45 here, we'd be getting the flip-flops and the shorts out.
Oh, yeah. You'd be out with the little temporary above ground pools in your car.
Yep.
Corey Mano says he has more snow over there than we have here. So
Wow.
you can keep it over there, Corey. He lives in Ottawa, so keep it over there.
No, it's crazy. It's 0 here now with a high today of 2. We're supposed to hit 5 on Monday, so.
Yeah.
Those are real degrees, Paul. Those aren't Fahrenheit. The only places using imperial now are the U.S. and Liberia.
Well, the problem is as you well know, Gary, to re-educate 300 million people would take a lot of work.
Yeah, well,
re-educate one, Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
To get the other 7 billion of us to do it your way would be.
Yep, that's right.
I can't travel in the U.S. because my speedometer is in kilometers per hour. I'd never know how fast.
It doesn't have both. You don't have a button?
No. Are you kidding? I got an ancient Subaru.
Well, in the old days, in the old days that you and I remember when they first started putting kilometers on cars in the U.S. that had both printed. It was miles per hour and then kilometers underneath.
Yeah, I think I got the miles per hour underneath. You know.
Yep.
Wow, that wasn't that long ago, though, Paul. Like, I remember that even from like maybe late 70s, early 80s.
You remember things from the 80s?
Except the 80s, we were all 35 years old then.
Wow.
And Sam's remembering that when his parents used to load him in the car seat. Yeah.
Yeah, we had no car seat. My dad would be just like, get in the back of the truck. We're going.
I don't remember the 70s.
That's about it here too.
I lived through the 70s, but the drugs didn't come from the doctor.
Yeah, that's it. I remember going to school, but what we did in school, I can't remember.
I don't remember being
In
there.
the 70s.
Roger, let me tell you, I've been going for about a year, 13 months, for lunch once a month with the guys I went to high school with.
Oh, okay.
And the first time I went, I couldn't believe it. There's guys with walkers and canes,
Oh
Really?
my God.
all these
Okay.
old men. I thought, whoa, what happened here? Right? Because you remember these people. It was the first time I'd seen them in 45 years or 47 years.
Wow.
And you know, you remember them as, you know, young guys on the football team and
Sure.
hockey players and, you know,
There's
party
Gina.
guys. And now they got grandkids and they're walking with walkers and wheelchairs.
Yeah,
Wow.
and what it's turned out now is I'm the poster child for the class of 1970. You know.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, you're
Hey,
the
John.
poster child for a lot of stuff.
Everything in life you should never do. Check with Roger and Paul. You know.
Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
Bernardo, hi,
Hello,
John.
Brent Ariels. Gary, how are you?
And there he is,
Paul, Roger.
known to millions as Mr. Donardo.
Yeah, I've got
Kill me.
the same mug as
I have that mug.
I know.
John, sorry if I interrupted your phone call.
You did not. I was on the other lines.
Good.
Not a big deal. It's just the tax season for me, and the account
Oh,
works on
yeah, isn't it?
Saturday. He was
Yeah,
here yesterday, but he was a little crabby, which in 20-something years of me knowing him, that's the second time I ever seen him crabby. I was laughing at him, so I had to call him today and buck him a little bit.
Yeah, I got all my tax junk together yesterday.
Yep. He was crabby because he had to get out of here early because he had to go back to his office to do a Skype meeting for the first time with some big corporation, and
Wow.
it just didn't work. And he, you know, and he was nervous about it. And then when he got there, it didn't work, and he was so upset because he left halfway through what we were doing here, and I just laughed at him. So we still
Well,
have
that seems like the appropriate thing to do is just laugh at him. Anyway.
Yep. That's what we do. We've known him for so long. So.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, really? I said, I do that, Jesus, almost daily on Zoom with all these guys from Canada and all over the place. I said,
You know,
we
people-
talk and share screens and everything. You haven't done that yet? And he's like,
At work, people from the outside would think that we all hate each other at work. No, we love each other. We're just messing with each other. Like,
right.
Like, what? Really? I'm like, yeah, that's what we do.
Yep. Yep. That's funny.
The worse you can make your best friends feel, the better.
Oh my God. So how is everybody today?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Doing good, man. I slept in a little bit, so
I did not, but I should have. Still
Yeah, I had to do an early morning peanut run. Go out and buy some more bags of peanuts.
oh,
Oh yeah, for the little critters that you're going to be putting on Monday nights when Paul Murray's live at 5
No,
p.m.
no,
or
no,
6
that-
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Herman's going live on Monday nights.
what night is your new live night?
Nope.
Monday nights at 6 a.m. or 6
It's too
p.m.
much. It's too much work. I've been giving Roger a stroke trying to get it all figured out for me.
Yeah, but Paul, practice makes perfect.
If my life depended on it, and I only had a half hour to go live, I'd be dead because I can't. It just doesn't equate. I just don't.
You do it so well, though, Paul.
You do. You do a good job once you get on there.
Well, a bag of horse manure does it well too. Doesn't mean everybody can do it. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't think that there's any proof of that anywhere, Paul. I have never seen a bag of horse manure go live, although I can think of some
Bag of
YouTubers
horse
that I
manure.
consider to be bags of horse manure.
Who we got to get going live is Mr. Donardo.
I don't have any time for that, but maybe. No, don't have any time. That'd be like me buying an egg. But I do have some news for you.
Oh, you bought an egg. All right, John.
My Skydio order will be coming in soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Via Skydio.
Yep, and that's because everybody else canceled ahead of you.
Yep.
So now you're up.
Yep. I had posted something on Facebook last night, and one of the guys was adamant that I was in group 1, so I screen captured my confirming thing that I had gave him the $100 deposit on October 2nd at 9:41, p.m. And he just said, you have to be in group 1, blah, 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 because I did it, at 12 p.m. or whatever. And I might have said a.m. It's a.m. Whatever it is, it's right there on my sheet.
Yeah.
I gave him, and that quieted him down a little bit. And I said, it's all random. There's people saying all over the internet, there's no rhyme or reason on how these Skydio things are going out.
Yeah.
A lot of the people in group 1 did get all their stuff, but there's still some that they started shipping group 2s, and group 1 wasn't really finished yet. Like mine, I'm in group 2, but
Now you ordered all the accessories too?
of course.
But I mean, did you go back and reorder the multi-charger block with the extra battery?
I did not go back for that. I spent enough money.
Because now they're saying if you didn't do that, do it because it's limited supplies. Because what they said, John, is that if you charge it the way it comes, you have to charge through the drone. It takes almost 2 hours and 15 minutes to charge the battery.
But I have all winter, basically, because I really won't be flying a damn thing until we have good weather. So I don't need any fast battery charges. Once I get them all charged up.
Them all, you ordered extras?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where does it come from? Does it come from the States?
Yeah, it's built in everything in the States. Yeah.
Okay.
The parts
Everything's
are
closed
Chinese.
down in China.
Well, the parts are Chinese, but it's assembled in the U.S.
Yeah.
I hope you don't have the same issue you had when you ordered the Mini. It got hung up for a while.
Oh, no, it won't, because it's coming from California. It'll just come right over. Unless somehow it gets diverted to Alaska and then it's.
You never know with the way they ship things now. These shipping companies are all over the map these days.
Night Train says that I only have to go live once a month because he's named it the PMS show. I only have to do one once a month.
Yeah, well, that's a good title, PMS. I mean, you might get some watch time just from
just from the heading.
Yeah.
Let me go to Skydio's website and look at this fast charger.
I'm telling you, they everybody that I've watched now lately says you need to get the fast charger.
Well, Aftermarket's going to come out with one, and it'll be all over the place. So
you're making a bit more money, Paul.
I saw they're replacing Billy.
The funny part of it is that battery attaches magnetically. Well, the fast charger has both sides of the charger. You put a battery, and they magnetically attach to it. It just goes click.
Oh. Billy Kyle's getting a new Skydio, eh?
He put his in the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched his whole video last night.
Yeah. Well, didn't you guys notice that when you watch the video, when he got off track and went over by the trees and he had to walk back, when he got back there, it was never really focused on him because
it never was
showing the road.
Right.
It was showing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And
you should have been paying more attention to what it was saying on the screen of the phone. But
yeah, exactly.
Needless to say, it shouldn't have done what it did anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and part of the thing too, it was following his beacon. Beacon was in the car.
Right.
So his beacon may not have been getting GPS, right?
Right, right.
You know, so
My
it's got a
radar.
weak GPS signal and, you know.
And the other question I have, John will be able to answer the question when he gets it. If you have the beacon running, can you still have the controller running at the same time?
I don't know, because he wasn't using the controller. He was using his
Right,
phone in the
exactly.
beacon.
Exactly. But see,
Yeah.
had he been using the controller where he had a screen where he could see it, he would have realized that, hey, something's not right here.
No.
See, my thing is in drone footage, I never have myself in the shot anyway. I always
Yeah, I try not to do that.
I always wear dark clothes and stand under a tree or, you know, in the shade or
So you're the guy out in the woods in camouflage.
Yeah.
not you know, I don't have any camouflage, but
This was the Yeti.
but I'm yeah.
Dressed
Well,
as-
unless I want to be in the video, I try not to. I just edit myself out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
we appreciate that too, John, when you take yourself out of your videos. It's
Yeah. better that way.
I may do some voiceover now and again now that I have the Osmo Mobile 3 and maybe do a, you know, a little commentary shot. I
Yeah.
did one video recently. And it was Friday the 13th in Port Dover, the big motorcycle rally we have that nobody showed up to. and I covered that. I didn't have the Osmo then. I just had a selfie stick and, you know, was wandering around talking to people, and that one worked out. But because it was a motorcycle video, it had a lot more views than my regular drone stuff.
so really nobody showed up, like seriously, to this.
Well, it was December. Like we have
Uh-oh.
Friday the 13th. We had 17,000 people there in July,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and I counted 70 motorcycles this time.
Oh, wow.
36
Yeah.
or something. But it was
July. In July, everybody's on vacations and everything. So
yeah,
Well,
and
it's
it was-
warmer weather too.
you don't want to be riding all the way to Lake Erie at -4 Celsius.
No.
You know, I went down in my car. I wasn't taking the bike out. There's no way.
Yeah.
But we have another one coming up in March, and I don't think that'll be very well attended either.
It'll probably be better than December's though.
Yeah. Well, and the July one, it was a no-fly zone. The police were flying their drones, and they had a TFR, so you couldn't fly in July
Oh.
over the event. And so I was able to capture the December one because there was nobody there.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Daffy, you never heard of that one before, Guidio? Huh? Yeah, those are for people like that do dirt bike riding and all that. You know, I mean, for athletes that
It's definitely
all the
an
time.
action, an action type of situation, you know.
yeah.
Although it was pointed out to me that even because I canceled my order, but even me, I could I could have it follow me in my power chair.
I'll be right back, guys.
I didn't think that'd be a whole lot of fun, you know.
Paul, you are obsessed with being old.
I know it.
Well, sometimes you have to accept things in life, and that's one of the things I accept.
Oh, I guess.
I got a hat somewhere that says I'm as old as dirt.
Yeah. Gary, we got to leave it up to those young whippersnappers, you know?
Yeah. You kids get off my lawn.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody always tells me I'm going to be one of those old grumpy guys that tells kids to get off his lawn.
Get off my lawn, damn it. Yep.
John does that now, except he runs out there and he wants to say, get off the lawn, but do you want to buy that car? That's a nice car. Let me show
And
it.
if they're like, no, he's like, then get off my lot.
Yeah, get out of here.
Beat it.
So I'm trying to see what exactly comes with the Skydio as far as chargers go, because they're very vague on that stuff. you know, it's hard to find info.
Mm.
No, John's mail is get off my fence.
Get off
Okay.
my
The truck's backing up into this fence all the time. Get off
All
my
the time.
fence.
They run it right over. It's a cheap little, you know, it's those green poles you bang in the ground, and I have flags on it because right on the inside of that is where the sprinklers are for the thing. And the trucks take such a wide turn. They run over the sprinkler heads and they're like, you know, $100 a piece. It's like, Jesus, really? You can't pull in the thing? You run over the curb. They ran over the curb so much it's flattened down in and it's level with the pavement.
Oh
now.
man.
You
And that's
water,
not people coming in for service. It's for tractor trailers turning around.
you water grass?
There's I keep the place kind of looking nice so the city stays away from it. You know, they don't.
Well, you might want to put a toll booth out there for truck turnaround, $5. You know.
I'll tell you.
You'd make a killing, buddy. You wouldn't have to sell cars.
I don't know. Lately, I haven't been able to buy any. So, and now this week we were going to travel out to Boston. It's about 100 miles away from me for an auction. But now they're calling for freezing rain and snow from Thursday to Friday, and the auction's on Friday morning. We leave here about 6 in the morning. So I got to play it by ear now.
Yeah.
It's going to kill me because I'm not going to drive 100 miles in ice, you know, an ice storm.
Yeah.
John, are you gonna put a big RV out there for sale this year? Give it a try.
You know, if I could buy one right, we put that stuff out here. We've had them out here before, but not, you know, mine. They've been people's and they've sold, but I'm looking at this video here.
You have any vehicles out there now?
Well, I have two. I have Equinox and I have a Honda Pilot Elite, a 19 Honda Pilot Elite with 9,000 miles on it.
Oh, okay.
A 1990?
2019.
Oh, 2019.
2019 with 9,000 miles. And I have a guy on the internet that keeps asking me to sell the thing for like $38,000. And I told him my lowest I'll go is $48,600. You can come and have it. That's it. It's a $50,000 car.
Mm-hmm.
The warranty started in October of last year. So it's full warranty. It's got Wi-Fi for the rest of until next October. It's got, you know, free satellite radio. It's got every single option in it. It's got TVs in it. That is, the TV's free for a year, you know, until October. I mean, it's their state-of-the-art all-wheel drive, you know, soccer mom's van. That's what it is. Sunroof, heated, cooled seats, front, rear, all the way back.
And he's trying to lowball you.
Well, it's got to be another dealer because he's not giving me his name. It's just J or K. I'll actually show you one of the emails. So he says, well, a local dealer has it, you know, for 38.6, but I'll give you 38.8, I think he said.
Well, then tell him to go buy it.
I did. I said, well, it sounds like you got a good deal out there. There's no reason to look at mine.
Right.
So then he keeps going. He's just a freak. Here it is. So let's see if we can get. All right. So I know you can't see that, but
It's in and out.
try to get it to.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that. So that's his first thing to me I deleted because that was KK instead of J. This
So
is the
he's
next
changing up emails and usernames.
right, because it's coming through Car Gurus, so it's doing it through their website. So it's like it says, is the Honda Pilot still available? Please let me know if you can accept 38.5. Thank you. And then he asks me a question, you know, because I've been replying, so it's a pain in the ass to follow the emails. I said, thank you for your email. I would like to know if this was a fleet vehicle. Carfax shows that the first owner reported it at 9,300 miles. Just want to know why it's was not registered prior to that. It's never been registered.
Okay.
It was the dealer's wife's vehicle, and they drove it with a dealer's
Oh.
plate. Then they're not allowed to sell it on the lot when they do that. They actually have to, because it's floor
Right.
plan, they have to give the company the money as soon as they're done, you know, after so many days,
Sure.
so many months. I said, thank you for your email. That's the one that's what he said. I found it on Car Gurus. So that was that one. And then I responded back to him. Where did I respond back? Oh boy, this is hard to find. The dealer's wife used the car and then sold it at auction. The price is negotiable, but will be a little bit more than what you're offering. It does have the full warranty, and it starts from October 2019 and transfers to the new owner for free. And then there's emails in between. And then he says, do you charge any fees on top of the sales price and tax? And then I said back to him, I do not, depending on the deal you would like to make. If you want us to go to the insurance company and the RMV, then yes, there's a charge for that. Also, it depends on if you're outside of Massachusetts, because if I sell to someone outside of Mass, that's not a dealer, I have to collect Massachusetts tax. At least you're supposed to. Unless you deliver it to the state line, and then they take it from there. Then you don't have to charge them tax.
It might not even be worth it to you to do that in some cases.
I'm so close to all these borders, it doesn't really matter. I do that all the time, actually.
Hey, John, check out the chat.
Chat.
Raider FPV wants to buy a 2002 Ford Focus.
Yeah, those are hard to come by in New England because they're usually rotted up past the door handles. Our Ford Focus wagon's any good. Got a lead on 2002 with 160 for 300 bucks if it's not rusted. You got to look underneath it though.
Yeah.
Especially where the rear axle supports are. They like to rot out and then the rear ends fall out when you're driving down the street because it's front wheel drive. So long ways to get it. Seems like a no-brainer, but I figured I'd ask. Depending on where he is. If it's not all rotted, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, Daffy Dubs, if you've had a tree fall in the car and you want to get rid of it, call the junkyard and see what they'll give you for it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Scrap's down low now too.
Yeah, it's very low.
So then this guy says the local dealership is offering the same model, color, mileage for $38,400 that has a clear title, which mine is clear. It's never been registered. Please let me know if I can get the one I'm selling for $38,500. I have pre-approval from the bank and I can get it ASAP if you agree on the price.
Did you
What?
send back a ha 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 ha?
So I sent back to him, sounds like you have a good deal at your local dealer. Enjoy. If you don't make the deal, let me know. Maybe we can talk real money, but not at that price. Thanks for inquiring.
Yeah, there you go.
Then he sends me back again. Sure, please let me know the best price. If I like it, I will take it. If not, I will let you know. New 2020 Elite is selling for $41,800. So my offer is based off of that. Well, there are brand new 2020 Elite selling for $41,800, but they're not the loaded Elite package because they have different Elite
Base
packages.
models, yeah.
Right.
Plus, I went to the site that he sent me because he sends me these sites with the pictures. And that's if you have a trade-in and you have above a 800 credit score, and that's less the $3,800 manufacturer rebate. That might not apply to you if you weren't a military veteran or, you know, so there's no way you can get it for that. It's stated right there. And if he just opens up the whole, you know, picture on Car Gurus and he reads the fine print at the bottom, it's all listed right there. You know, it's going to cost him like $48,000 for that 2020 or more. So then there's the one that he sent me. I don't know if you can see it in this damn thing.
Okay.
Brand new Elite, and it has the 49,000 crossed out. But if you go into the actual where that thing is, instead of him cutting it and putting it in there, you can actually.
Did you point all that out to him?
I don't even bother.
Yeah.
No, I'd stop responding.
Well,
Yeah.
I only respond back to him if he responds, you know, back to me as far as. So then I said 40,600 is as low as I can go. And then he said, thank you, with a big smiley face. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how to make this thing. Do the thank you with the smiley face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, I told him. Then he says, just wanted to let you know I am willing to pay 38.8 max with no additional fees. Thank you. I have not responded back to him since that. And that was
No.
Thursday night at like 10 o'clock.
And I wouldn't.
I would stop playing with the guy.
Yeah, well, I was bored.
You should just start going up in price.
Well, I should.
Yeah.
Every time he goes lower, hike it up a couple grand.
I checked and now the price as of today is boom, you're up $2,000.
Yeah. I mean, I can get all my money back at the auction. I don't have an issue with that. And if this guy was local and he came down here and looked at it and stuff, if he just wanted to, if he really wanted it before I brought it to the auction and I'm going to make $100 or $200, I would do that because I'm going to have auction fees and everything at the auction. But, just emailing me and not giving me a name and everything else, I'm not going to.
Yeah, it sounds a little fishy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But I deal with that all day long. People will come in here. Oh, you're way too high on the price. I can go down to the dealer and buy a brand new one. Have
Okay, bye.
Then they come back. Hey, where'd that car go?
You're too nice. I'd be telling them, don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Yeah. Well, they do come back afterwards, because the dealers put these prices in the paper and stuff, and no one reads the fine print, or there's just a disclaimer, other deals apply and this and that.
Yeah.
See dealer.
Yeah.
When you go there, that's really
not
not
what
the
it
price.
Yeah.
Right.
My last two cars I bought at auction, but I bought them online.
Yeah.
We have a site in Canada called gcsurplus.ca, and it's Government of Canada surplus vehicles.
Oh yeah, there you go. And that's to the public, and they can buy it.
And I bought our 07 Jeep about 4 years ago, and it had been a Canada Customs Border Services Jeep at the airport in Toronto, and it was outfitted for a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got two front seats, and then it's got this big cage
in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, and no door handles inside, and the whole business. And and it was a bargain. Now, it was a bargain to buy it, but it cost us a fortune to fix it. This thing had been rigged up so that if it got warm inside, the air conditioner came on.
Right.
And if it got cold outside, the heater came on.
Oh, that's
so we could go somewhere for dinner and come back out, and the tank would be half empty because the thing had started itself up and was air conditioning, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we had to try and get that sorted out. Well, when we changed the computer stuff inside it and whatnot, it would go into limp mode randomly,
Yeah.
So we bought the thing for $5,000, but spent over $5,000 fixing
Trying
it.
to fix it. That's what can happen. That's why I like to buy, 1 or 2 year old vehicles, still under factory warranty.
Yeah.
I check them out really good. If there's something wrong with them, I bring them to the dealer and they have to fix it. Other than tires and brakes, which normally it doesn't need tires or brakes because it's so new. Although the Denali's that I was buying, every single one of them at 14,000 miles needs tires because they put the junkiest, crappiest tires on a $50,000, $60,000 truck. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's why I don't do.
The second one I bought was a RCMP undercover car, and it was a Subaru Forester.
Oh,
and
that's neat.
Oh, we've had great success with that one. But my thing is, it didn't have air conditioning when I bought it, and so I don't have air conditioning. But it probably cost less to put air conditioning in my house than to put air conditioning in the car. But my attitude towards these used cars, both of them are 13 years old now. But my attitude is, if I spend $200 or $300 on maintenance, that's still less than a car payment.
Yep.
Yeah.
My mechanic loves it. He'll just keep working on it.
Good morning, Carpenter Rick.
Hello, Carpenter Rick.
Carpenter Rick. Is Carpenter Rick on the island today?
Hey, Hugh, how you doing? Asgard Studios. Good morning, good morning.
I saw Hugh this morning was on with
Rodney Bell.
Rodney Bell. Yeah.
Paul, you still with us? You on
Yes.
Amazon?
Yeah.
All right.
So it
No,
does
my favorite car, and I probably will die with it, is I've got a 2005 Chevy Tahoe Police Special with the spotlights, and it's all white with the gray cloth 2 bucket seats in the front, and
Okay.
Mia loves her bucket seat. I love mine. 345,000 miles on it. And,
Wow.
And at 280,000 miles, GM completely replaced everything mechanical on it. I've got the stack of invoices from the dealer, what they had to do, because GM wanted all of that back for their testing center to evaluate. And it's just been a great truck.
Yeah, that's good. When you find a good one, it's fantastic. I have a 2014 F-150 and it's got 46,000 on it. It's almost paid off. I love it.
Yep.
I'll show you guys a picture. I'll put in a link.
Johnny West is asking, John, what was the fastest car you ever had in your place?
I ever had here? There's been a few. In a straight line, I would have to say it's the guy's 71 Challenger, or
those are nice.
Cuda, Hemi Cuda.
Mm.
That would be the fastest in a straight line. We've had a couple of Ferraris here that are actually pretty fast on a track, and we get drag cars in here a lot to put on our old style alignment machine to line them up. They'll come in here with trailers because we got a big enough parking lot. They come in here with a trailer and they'll back these dragsters off of their trailer and we'll pull them onto our alignment pit because we have a big alignment pit for tractor trailers. That's really, there's no, you just have ramps. So there's nothing they go up on because the front end's so low. They can't get on like our conventional one. They can't get on it, but you can get on the tractor trailer one because there's no lips, no nothing. And we'll just set the toe on the things for them and try and get the camera and caster in. Charge them like $40, and then they back it back out of the shop and put it on their trailer. So I'll get some pictures of those. Right in the springtime, they'll start pulling those things in.
Yeah.
All sorts of different, hot rods will come here.
Hey, Stacy Morgan, how you doing? Long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. Carpenter Rick says my Montana was $200. I put 500 in parts. It praised at 4,500. I fix all my own stuff.
Nice. That's the way to do it too.
That's the way to do it.
Absolutely.
Stacy, I'm gonna just check your channel, make sure I'm still supporting your channel. Yes, I am. And Stacy's at 1.19K. Very nice. Everybody check out Stacy Morgan if you don't have his channel, and Carpenter Rick.
I'm looking for an aftermarket charger if they're out there for this tonight.
Any recommendations for jack stand placements on unibody cars? Can't jack and use the stand. Pitch weld at the same time. Yeah, that's up John's alley, not mine. Hope you're doing good, Stacy.
What kind of car is it? And you should be able to pick it up by the, like the control arms in the front. You get the front up by a control arm on one side, and then you can put the jack stand under the pinch weld, and then you can go to the other side and use the lower control arm again to jack up the front, and you can do the same in the back. Behind. Control arm seems to be the only, it is. It's usually the only option. And depending on the car, some of them, they have the pinch weld goes along the body, but inside a little bit, there's actually, it looks like an old style frame, but it's just a unibody wrinkled over for a support, and there you can actually jack it by that. It's farther in. It's not the flat surface that's in there. You'll see it. It comes out, comes down, like half of a channel. Need low profile jack. Yeah. Yeah, we have all different jacks for that stuff. Especially some of the Subarus and things, the WRXs are so low. Can't get under the front, so you have to come in from behind the tire to jack it up.
Pick it up with a forklift.
I have one of those too. I've done that. That's usually when it's leaving the parking lot, though.
You see them moving a lot of Teslas that way because it's all just battery underneath, right?
Yeah, it's all flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a few of them on the alignment machine. You go underneath it and it's just flat.
Yeah.
Just a big flat panel.
How do you work on anything?
There's a lot of plastic you take off first. On the newer cars, you open the hood. I got to start taking snapshots, or when you guys are doing this, go in the shop when they're working on cars. You open the hood, it'll take you 15 minutes to get to where the spark plugs are supposed to be on a car.
Oh boy.
On some.
You open the hood down, it looks like power by Samsonite. It looks like a suitcase sitting in there.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was talking the other day, John, about how hard it is on a specific car to get to the friggin' headlight bulbs.
No.
Most
I've heard
GM
that.
cars now, like an Impala, stuff like that, you have to take what's called the front clip off to change the headlight bulbs. So that's the front fascia, the whole front plastic bumper and everything that goes around. You have to take that off to pull the headlight buckets out to get at the headlights and marker lights. So when we do that, we give the customer the option. You have one headlight out, we're pulling the entire front end off, the bumper.
As well,
Takes
just
about an
do it.
hour to do the job. Do you want us to change all the other bulbs in there with good quality bulbs, not the, you know, cheap little things you buy at here or there,
Right.
like, you know, General Electric, one of the OEM bulbs, we can get them from the dealer, whatever you want to do. But I suggest changing them all while we're in there because they're all put in at the same time. They're all going to start burning out. And some people say yes, but it gets expensive, or no, and then 6 months later, you're pulling the bumper back off again to change the other one. They'll usually go someplace else, though.
Yeah.
They don't want to bring it
They
back.
don't want to admit to you they made that
Yeah.
mistake.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you hit that like button.
I'm going to call it a day, Roger. I got to get on the move here, and
It was definitely great to see you, Gary. I'm
Hey,
glad I
Gary,
came in.
it's great to have you.
And a happy birthday for tomorrow, Gary.
Yeah.
oh, thank you very much.
And
Happy
Gary-
Groundhog Day. Happy Candle
Gary,
Puff.
who you betting on for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. Real football has 3 down, so I don't watch.
There's a Su-
I'm only watching it for the commercials.
when is the Super
It's the
Yep.
Kansas City Chiefs and who else?
Kansas City and the 49ers from San Francisco.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Nah. Good guess. Yeah, I'm not much. I hate to admit it. I'm not really much into sports anymore, so I didn't even realize Super Bowl was coming up. So
It's a 50-50 toss-up, Gary, so, you know.
Well, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow or
Okay.
take care, Gary.
Monday.
Okay,
Or,
Gary.
Gary, we'll look for
Hi,
you.
Gary.
We'll look for you to start doing some live streams.
oh, keep looking.
Right as soon as you do, Paul.
Huh?
Yeah, if I get a co-host like Paul, I'd maybe do it. But,
Well, Sam's looking to. Sam's going to start a live streaming too. You know. So,
Yeah, here in about 10 minutes.
yeah.
anyway, okay.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Okay,
See you
you
later.
take care.
See you later.
I'll tell you what, Paul, I will start live streaming your live stream if you start live streaming. That's confusing.
Roger, can we do that? Can I sign on and have him on there, and then I just leave and he keeps running the show?
Well, you gotta keep your computer on.
Yeah.
You got to stay connected, but yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Well, see, I could do that. I could leave and let you just
Hey,
go.
farm work. Long time no see. How you been doing?
We could just save a whole lot of time, and I'll just live stream.
Hey, that's it.
Now I see what you did
Check
there,
out
Paul.
farm work. He's got 791 subscribers. Check out his channel, guys. Try and get him up to 800. He's only missing 9. Check out farm work 686.
Yeah,
Can
John's trying to pick a time and a date too, a day.
Can I share something, Roger?
You're welcome, Brent. Yeah, John.
So this is a 2008 to 2012 Chevy Malibu.
No.
He's taken off what's called the front clip. He's already been underneath the car. I fast forwarded a bunch because there's a whole bunch of screws. Now there's shortcuts on the internet. I don't know if you guys can see this yet.
Hey, you drill through the plastic, don't you?
No, you can you can sometimes cheat and pull one side, but when you're working on a customer's car and you pull one side of that front fascia off,
Could crack.
it can fold and crack the paint.
Yeah.
So you got to see how he took that clip off? So there you go. Now you can get at the headlights.
Wow.
You're still not done yet. So the Grand Cherokees, the driver's side headlight you can get at, the passenger side one you got to take the front clip off, the V8 model. So if one goes out, you can change it. If the other one goes out, you cannot. So there's shortcuts, like I said. Some of them you can take the inner fender well out.
Yeah.
And you put it up on a lift, take the wheel off, take the inner fender well off, and you can get up in behind. But on this car, you cannot do that because the air snorkel on this side goes down below that. You have to take that headlight bucket, it's called, out. So this is what we deal with all the time. And people are like, I used to change headlight bulbs. It takes 5 minutes. I don't know why you're charging us.
John, you want to take that video off for now?
Stop video.
Yeah, there you go. I just remembered it's could get a copyright for that. That's somebody else's video.
Yeah, I can see John having a the World of Autos with John DiNardo.
Well, let's hope we don't get a copyright strike for that.
John,
Yeah.
I can see you having a live stream twice a week or once a week. The World of Autos with John DiNardo.
I could do this. I mean,
Yep.
But you got to use Giovanni.
yeah.
Yeah, Giovanni.
Giovanni DiNardo.
I did one quick video once when we were bending the front axle on a tractor, but
Yeah, I saw that one.
that was just with my phone and it was in the heat of the moment, and I figured Frank was under there. Usually I help him move all that heavy stuff, but he said, "Oh no, just video it." Yeah, that's cool. You can see him struggling with some of the plates are 80 pounds. You're moving it. It doesn't look like it's that heavy, but
Yeah.
drop that. Or the jack itself, the air jack that you put under there. It's a hydraulic. It's not air, it's hydraulic. All the equipment's getting old and it's thousands and thousands of dollars to replace it. And now what the manufacturers to a tractor trailer, like Freightliner. So instead of bending the axle the way we used to bend it to get your camber and caster in, they want you to physically take the axle out, leave it on your alignment equipment, take the axle out, send it back to their factory, ground shipping, by the way. With all the specs, they will make you a new axle, or they will bend the axle to your specs, send it back. Then you put it all back in and redo the alignment. And if it's still out, now you got to take it out again. It's like, you know what? We're going to bend the axle, or you can bring it somewhere else.
Okay.
We were doing
Everybody
brand
check out-
new ones for Freightliner across the street.
Everybody check out farm work 686 there. He's missing 8 to get his 800 this morning.
Hey, John, you're talking about getting that yacht in the Caribbean. Do you know that you can register the name yachttrader.com and you could be a yacht dealer? Yacht Trader has not been registered yet.
Giovanni.
Someone probably owns it. Oh no, it would be registered already.
Yeah.
That guy's still taking the headlight buckets out, by the way. I left the video playing.
John, what do you recommend for like? Is there a specific brand you recommend for bulbs?
No, not really. They're all getting to be the same. You know, you just don't want to buy the cheapest bulb out.
Absolutely. Are you against LEDs?
No, no. Matter of fact, a lot of them are coming through with LEDs now, and they're supposed to last the lifetime of the car.
Yeah, I like
They
LEDs.
don't, and they're not warranted. But you should look up the price for a rear taillight assembly for 17 Yukon Denali. You know, they're like $900.
Oh
I
man.
did find a place though that are rebuilding them for like 125.
Okay.
So that's cool. And then the other thing is out here we have to inspect all the lights for inspection. In that third brake light up there that you have, 9 out of 10 of them are LEDs, and they go out because in the hot and cold in New England,
Yeah.
they flex and it wrecks the board inside.
Oh, okay.
And if you could unglue the lens, because sometimes you can resolder the part that's in there that's
Mhm.
bad and put it back together for the customer. But they're like they start at like $120 and go up.
Yeah.
From there. You know, people are like, what do you mean I need that? I didn't need that last year. I said, well, you do this year because now they changed the laws again. That light has to work.
Right.
They'll let you, if there's 50% or more working, you don't have to change it.
Oh,
But if
okay.
there's less than 50%, you have to change it.
Yeah.
So it's like a plate light. You know, if there's 2 bulbs and one of them's out, you can let the car go. But
Yeah.
we change them because
Yeah.
it's just a reason to get stopped.
Oh yeah.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go shopping. It's that day, grocery shopping day.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing. Once a week for me, anyway.
I drive up to the Big Y. I buy chicken salad, some carrots, some celery.
Yeah, mine's pretty simple too. It's just fruits, some vegetables, lunch meat, some bread. I'm out.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty simple. I even have like a certain little path I take in the grocery store.
Me too. Yeah, it's funny.
I
They all
don't-
know when I'm coming to because I'm dee and I get one
I
of those
don't-
mini
I
shopping
don't-
carts.
I don't come out with a lot of stuff either. Usually it's pie, ice cream,
Brownies.
donuts, brownies, cake. You know,
Oh god.
those are the 5 food groups.
Those are
Yeah.
the 5 food groups I would love to pick up.
Me
and
too,
just
but
You
those
know.
are days past for me now.
Yeah. And
Although right when you walk into our, we have Big Y chains.
Oh, I
around
know.
here. So you
Right
come
there.
in, and right to the right of every one of them is their bake shop. So their
Yeah.
cakes and cookies and everything are right there as you come in. And it,
Yep.
for me,
Isn't
when I
that
come in there,
wonderful.
it's like, oh my
You look
god.
the other way and go la 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 la.
Yeah.
And when
Sometimes
I
I
go
tease
shop,
myself when I go
shopping,
down through there.
the store I shop at, me and I go at midnight or 1 a.m. We can park by the door. We go in. They're stocking the shelves. Anything you want, they'll find it for you. There's no crowds. You just in
Yeah.
and out.
So that's how it is in the one in East Hampton. They close it at 9 or 10 o'clock on the weekdays, 9 o'clock, which is a couple miles north for me. Now there's 2 of them in my town, Westfield, if I go downtown, which is, it's actually a little closer, the main one. The people are so rude in there and terrible. It's like, I can't believe it. It's like going to, a
Yeah.
store in New York. What do you want? Jesus Christ, you're making me work for Pete. You go to the other place. Hey, how you doing today, John? Everyone knows your name, and it's like, so I'd rather travel a little bit into a different.
Yeah,
town.
and that's what I do. I drive about 30 minutes to my grocery
Yeah,
store.
it's about.
Or you go up to the person that run away from you. Hey, Brian Gearby, how you doing? I hope you
Manna,
found
manna.
out. I hope you found out what was wrong with your car yesterday. Hey, Manna, how you doing?
Take care of yourself.
Hey,
Everybody-
what did you say?
Everybody check out
Hey,
Farmwork.
John,
Listen,
John,
wait
what
a
did
minute,
you
Paul.
say?
Wait a minute, Paul. Paul, hold on your excitement. Everybody check out Farmwork 686, guys. He's missing a few people just to get his 800 mark. Okay, Paul, go for it.
Manamana, do-do-do-do-do. Manamana, do-do-do-do. Manamana, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
brought to you by.
Paul Murray.
Yep, there you go.
Paul Murray will be live Mondays.
No.
Really trying to push Paul. Yep.
Yep.
Gianni DiNardo is going to be doing the auto business with Gianni DiNardo.
Oh, that sucked there, Brian. Yeah, cracked the shit. Yep.
I don't even have the open sign on today. I'm just sitting in the office. I was in the main building when he had texted me earlier because I was talking with the accountant. And then I came out here just to get online with you guys.
WikiRC is back in the chat. Well, I'm glad you found out the problem there, Brian Gearby. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Crack distributor cap. That'll do it every time.
Hey, Phantom Flight 101. How you doing?
There he is.
Morning, Herman.
Yeah, I just went and checked Farm Work 686 Michigan. I already have you. I wanted to make sure, and I'm still good, my friend.
Jesus, I stopped this video. Why is it playing again? Holy crap.
Oh, that smog is really bad today here.
Yeah, I just started. Since we've been on, we've gone the gamut, Roger. I had that bright sunlight. Now it's back to cloudy, and now I've got snowflakes falling.
Yeah. Well, no, the sun's back out, but that smog warning, we got the smog. Yeah. Even out in the country, we've got smog. That's from people all burning their wood stoves and everything.
Wow. Everything's just hanging in the air.
Johnny Westpaul, the Man of Mana song, has over 100 million views on YouTube. That's probably because of Paul. Everybody went there to see it for the original one.
No, Phantom, no.
No.
Monday nights. Oh, it's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Paul Murray.
That's the Phantom. Yeah, PMS stands for
Paul
Phantom,
Murray.
Phantom
Paul Murray.
Mega Show. There you go. It's the Phantom Mega Show at 5 p.m. with Phantom Herman.
Okay.
On there.
Are you on the road there at the Flight 101? Okay, that's cool. Brian, just waiting for the fog to break up so I can go fly. Yeah, here we're like I said, we got a lot of smog. It doesn't show by the camera here, I don't think. Well, it does a little bit. I'll show you what we got here, but it's supposed to get worse than that this afternoon.
And no snowmobiles either, huh, Roger?
Oh.
I just came across a drone that's 47.2 inches across.
Is it a fixed wing drone or is it
kid's toy? No, it looks like a Phantom 4 but big. They're selling it as a kid's unique design upgrade version, super size, wind resistant, is ideal for outdoor flying. You wouldn't be able to fly this thing in any house, for Christ's sakes. Dude, I'll have to share the picture.
What's it made?
Okay, share it.
Share it. You got
What's it made out of, John?
Plastic. I'm looking for a damn aftermarket battery charger for that.
Holy crap! Look at the props on that thing.
Yeah. It's got a big 2 megapixel HD camera in it. Could you imagine seeing that thing fly up over your house? Your 8-year-old kids flying it.
God.
Go down there and click on the drone with the picture of the drone with the controller. Yeah, right there. That looks like a toy controller.
It is. It's a toy. It's showing it in the air, but
okay, Mana. You have a good day now.
They're saying it's 47.2 inch across. it can't be as big as that, unless that's a midget. Well, short person. How politically correct? How are you supposed to say that? Bye, man.
Yeah.
Bye, Mana. It was great to see you.
So Paul wants you to hit down that buy now button.
Yeah, buy that, will you? Go ahead. Come on, John, step up here. For the,
You on Amazon. Doesn't that thing just look huge? Look at that.
yeah, John, I can see that as part of your.
Yeah,
Collection.
no.
You could hang that right from the ceiling, right there in the office.
Right. That's what all it would be good for. I would fly it too if I lived up in your area, Kim.
Yep.
Morning, Kim, by the way.
Kim said he'd fly it. Yep. That's funny.
Probably be able to cut the lawn with it too.
Right?
Which weekend in July? Brant, I really don't know yet. We gotta wait for Centroid to tell us a date.
Yep, to get the decision made.
And then to make sure
Hey
that
Andrew, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, there he is.
How are you guys?
I like
The
that
man-
blue light.
The
in the-
man that on a regular basis teaches us old people how to speed read.
Look,
right
he's
there,
got
that-
like mood lighting going on there. He's making me tingly.
A warm feeling inside, doesn't it? Is it coming off pink or blue?
Bluish. It's pinkish on your forehead, but it's
Yeah, that's because I got the camera. Like there.
yeah,
There we go.
in your beard. Yeah, I'm liking it.
You don't need that this morning.
Yeah,
How are you?
Bring your microphone up to you there, Andrew.
You are. I'm trying a new mic. How are you hearing me?
Got it overhead? Is it
Yeah,
overhead?
that's why I want to try it out with you guys. Actually,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna need a longer arm for it. That's why I wanted to try it now and see. How about
Yeah.
here?
We can hear you fine.
Okay.
You guys are just more used to my other one. That's why with a lot more bass, I think. So
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds a little more tinny. Yep.
yeah, this is the Rode Pro. A lot of you guys probably use it on your cameras and stuff. And I mounted it above because then nobody can step on it. I don't forget anywhere. I always know where to grab it, and because
Okay.
then I don't have to have the mic stuck in my face when I'm talking to you guys. So,
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
good.
so how are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
That's good. I was waiting on my cables to set up the rest of my camera this morning. I needed a USB-A male to male. Look what they sent me. Look how, can you guys see? Wait, I'll get on the camera. Look how bent those are.
oh my God, look at that one.
Oh,
Jesus,
holy
that's
hell.
right. Yeah, our left,
hell?
but you're right.
It
Jesus.
was like it was stepped on.
Both sets. One's bent worse than the others, but
Yeah,
from Amazon, fresh delivery.
it's a little it's
Take a
the
picture of
camera's
it,
not
send it back.
focusing on it.
Yeah,
Take
because
a
it's
picture.
autofocus. Yeah, I got to be out of it to get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we
they're
see it.
bent. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You got to take a picture of it and send it
I'll
to
call
you.
them today.
Amazon.
They're pretty good at that. I'll call them. I'll not blow a gasket. I always tell them first, it's not your fault. I understand this part, but I'll ask them. I'm sure they'll send me another set overnight. I got no other choice.
Okay.
This is the hardest thing to find in Montreal anywhere right now. For some reason, is male to male. I don't know why right now.
Yeah.
Because we got a couple of big cable stores here, computer stores.
Nothing. That's
Nothing.
weird.
If you go to Best Buy, they say, "What? What's that?"
Yeah, Best Buy, they charge you 18 times the price.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find them there, but they're stupid.
Yeah, but you're right, John. You have to find them because they go in and ask them. They just look at you with this blank stare, like I don't know. All the cables are over there.
Oh, it's my first day.
Yeah.
That's what you get the
Oh,
best.
it's my first year. You should
Yeah,
say.
yeah, exactly. And I thought you were the manager. Yeah, but it's my first day as manager.
Our store over here is pretty good. It's one of the bigger, big Best Buy stores, and they train everyone pretty good. But you do occasionally get someone like that where they're kind of like, "You're asking me a question? What?"
Yeah. Home Depot is a great place for that too. You got any 2x4s?
Yeah. Yeah, they're down there in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is always in the back.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just here to wear the apron and carry the tape measure. I'm not a carpenter though. So don't ask me anything. Morning, everybody in the chat, by the way. Corey, Phantom, how are you? Eileen.
Hey,
Brad.
Corey, man. Didn't see him sneak in.
I missed you, Gary. I was trying to get on a while ago, but I was too busy opening up all the great stuff that came from Amazon that wasn't smashed to hell. I was in Russian Banana, where's yours? Yeah, you remember that? I still know. A guy told a joke last night. Said, well, why do bananas wear shoes or something like that? I'm still trying to figure out the punchline.
Hey, Andrew, has your studio setup evolved even further?
Oh yeah, I got a real gigantic mess in my hands.
Yeah, we're talking about your setup this morning.
Yeah, we were talking about
I
it.
was listening to you guys.
You're the envy of everybody else in the world.
I don't know about that. I don't envy it too much. It's quite the mess right now, but soon it's done, and then we figure out the bill, and then that's where I'm not going to envy me, because this was supposed to be to do something on the cheap and make it work.
Well, I think it's nice that Ksenia said, honey, you spend whatever money you feel you need to do.
First of all, second of all, I'm the one who's going to take the coronary when I get She'll say, oh, well, it's nice. At least you can, and I'm going to say, no. No, I'm the one that's tighter with the, even with my own strings. This is the ball I have to deal with this morning. And this is when I was waiting for the last wire so I could finally fix it. So I got to get everything strapped together. All the wires run the proper way, but I need that last cable. There's no use to put them all in place until that happens.
Okay.
I got a question. Maybe somebody out here can answer this. Is it hard to splice a USB cable? Because I want to shorten it, because all these ones now are set up as breakaways. You know, smaller ones at the end, at the beginning. So if I need to take off the camera, I don't have to unhook the whole wire system. I can just unhook it at the bottom. I know there's some Corey.
I have never.
You won't be able to do it.
No?
No. No.
The wires are so minutely small.
They are, right?
They're like, by the time you get inside there, Andrew, the wire itself with the coating on it is just a little bigger than a hair.
Yeah. That's...
So then you got to somehow strip that off.
Well, they're shielded.
Yep.
It's like a coax cable
Yep.
inside.
Yep.
And they're shielded, and they're multiples. So
I've watched a guy doing it, but he did it with special, like he's a guy at electronics. He has those tweezers that heat up, you know.
yeah.
Touches the wire, it basically melts off the shield long enough to work with. But I have a guy, there's a guy over here, I've brought phones to be repaired.
Drone Shot says it's not too bad to do, but I've watched people do it if you don't have the right stuff.
You don't have the right tools. Yep.
I'm just saying, what taking it to that guy, he'll probably charge me like $10 type of thing and get him to do it. You know, he works in electronics all the time, so.
Yeah. That would be better than the frustration you'll have.
Oh yeah, because you'll know how it went. Just
Because
the live stream, you'll get a feel.
I think there's like 6 or 8 cables in there, and my luck would be I'd successfully get number 7, and I go to do number 8 and screw the whole thing up.
Yes, exactly. I just started feeling like, okay, there is a possibility it's going to work, and then bang. Yeah.
Drone Shot says, look at YouTube, Andrew.
Yeah, and I have been looking, and that's what's been putting me on, because I'm like what Paul just said. When I'm watching, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll just get going into this, and then something's going to happen.
Are you talking HDMI cable or a USB cable?
USB, because I want to do the webcam.
USB.
See in the picture, the webcam is beside it.
So the USB is definitely different than a HDMI cable, but
yeah, because
Mano says he does cut and solder USB cables.
yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I was thinking HDMI cable. Not USB cable.
see, the arm is moved right now because I'm working onto it, but then the camera goes back up. So when we do interviews now, cameras are basically side by side. So there's no more like when we were doing them, people had to look at us on a weird angle and stuff.
Okay.
That was the whole thinking behind this, put them together. And then, you know, you're only looking in one direction. So
Yeah, it looks like the USB cable wouldn't be bad at all, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, how do you like that smaller Logitech camera?
well, that was our camera we used until we got the 6400.
Okay.
The C920, I like it. It used to be our main camera. Now it will become like the one for interviews. Like,
Yeah. Corey Mano says, make them longer or smaller. I even made a USB cable for Cat 5e and made it 50 feet.
yeah, it's not drone.
But-
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
wire.
the USB cables you could use Cat 5 or Cat 6
Mm.
inside there. It's the HDMI cable I thought you were talking about. I'm like,
No, that's yeah, but either way, I don't know. Like they say, for the sake of $5 or $10, I might just take it over and say, here,
It-
dude, with it.
if you got a small little cutters and the heat shrink tube and everything, you know, and a good small fine tip soldering iron, I don't see a problem.
But he's going to
If
spend.
you're
He's
gonna
going to
solder
spend
it,
more than $5 or $10 to accumulate all that stuff just to do one cable.
Yeah, there's only 4 wire. Yeah, I thought he said HDMI. I wouldn't do an HDMI.
'Cause I might take it at the same time and get them to cut 2 wires for me. Do that, and the one that, because I have the dummy battery inside the camera, you can see it on the left over the fan.
Yeah.
Because what I want is everything to come into that lower bracket behind, and it's all tied in there. So all the cables come down and plug in. I'm going to get them to put another plug there, and then everything. So if I need to work on the camera, I want to take it with me or whatever, I literally just unplug it from the bottom and go. So the tearaways are already on the camera itself, but I still have to deal with the battery and the webcam. So,
Thank you, Johnny.
and if anybody has a moment today, you want a good laugh, I'll send the link to you. Watch the Easter Bunny. I know it's not nice. The guy was attacking a woman, and the Easter Bunny stood up for her. But there's something about watching the Easter Bunny kick the crap out of some guy. And man, so if you have a moment today, I'll put that in the chat. That was a good watch. My son and I caught it. Bunny went to town and so yeah. So. Oh, sorry, I got my dog just inside.
Yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. So it's a very smoggy in Montreal right now.
No clue. We had a Saturday, and I went and did all my stuff I had to do on Friday. So we took advantage of this to see what it's like to sleep in for a little bit. So 9 o'clock. Wow, it was fun.
See what Corey Man typed in there about the magnetic one? That's the newest thing. You can put these little magnetic
Yeah.
USB things in, and then you can just bing, 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 bing.
I forgot. Oh, you're good. I forgot all about those actually. Man,
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
What do you mean magnetic USB? What do you mean by that?
That's how it connects. You
Yeah.
plug a little piece in, and then you can magnetically connect the cables.
Oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that.
You got me spending money again. Oh, God.
Hey, Corey, have you ever done an HDMI cable? Because the HDMI cables have all sorts of crap in them.
That's what I figured. That's why I asked you, because I know there's.
Yeah, but I thought you said HDMI, not
USB.
USB.
No worries. No worries.
USB is just regular cables, but they're fine wires inside.
Maybe I did say HDMI. I wouldn't put it past. It's possible.
You probably didn't. I was just thinking HDMI because
'Cause I got a micro USB. Of course, that's what's feeding the camera right now. Up, so
Hey, Andrew, did you see your brother John's new personal meme that he uses when he talks to other people and sends them things?
I did see that this morning.
Yes.
what?
Yeah. When you responded back to Sam.
Oh, Sam.
On
Oh,
an email.
Sam. This morning I sent him my little.
Yes, your little
That's right, my little thing.
Yep.
My little picture of my face.
Yep. There you go.
love
That's
it.
him.
That was a cool little video there, Andrew. I just looked at
He goes to town on that guy. Eh?
it.
Oh my God.
That's Johnny West. I am enjoying my new TV. Yes, sir. At least I can look at the chat and everything and keep up with everybody. And I just looked at the link. I got it open on the other half of the TV. I looked at the link at the same time. So with my other TV, I would have had to close down the chat or something.
Well, what happened yesterday? You weren't on.
I was on.
No. Then you went on later. You weren't on to the morning and everything.
I think it was on Monday. I had to go to work. I had to go and help my son again.
Yeah, but yesterday,
Yesterday was Friday. Yesterday.
Oh, Friday. I
You
was
went-
on yesterday.
yeah, but you went on a little later, like 9:20 or.
Oh yeah, I got up late.
I thought I looked around 11 and you still weren't on yesterday.
I got off at 11:30 yesterday.
Oh, maybe I checked just when it went off and it wasn't showing it yet.
Yeah. I got off at 11:30 because I was back on again last night.
Yeah, I didn't know you were on. We went on to just see what would happen. People have been playing with their channel lately, so we thought, well, let's set it for the time and go on and without warning and see if
Well, no problem, Andrew. No problem at all.
you're kind of playing a lot lately to see what's happening there, what's going
Yeah.
on. So
See, like, I'm going on again tonight. I'm going on at 7:30 tonight. I'm getting off at 8:30. And
Yeah.
after that, I'm going on the Coast to Coast Jones. I'm gonna go. I'm trying to hit up their channel a bit more.
Oh.
Get everybody to go there after that tonight.
nice. Oh, cool. That's good. And thank you for the raid, by the way. Thank you so
Uh,
much.
I don't know how many people went there because I was stuck on the private chat after that for a while.
Oh, we had people. Thank you very much. We went on.
Yeah, I got there a little late too. Yep.
And Grimes finds. We went back on last night for 45 minutes. Grimes finds he hit 30,000 last night.
Wow.
The guy
Okay.
had 4,000 like 3.5 months ago.
Hmm.
Channel is ballooning.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I finally reached my 2,400. I've
Did
been
you?
stuck at that for 4 days now, touch wood. So I'm happy about that.
Well, don't feel bad. That's going on with everybody, including us. And that I don't think we'll ever see 11,200. I think it's time to throw in the towel. It seems like it's not going to move whatsoever. It happens. It happens. We gain, we lose. We gain, we lose. We gain, we lose. Mm.
Yeah. That's like YouTube's yo-yo.
You don't monitor your analytics, do you? You're on because you're on Zoom. You don't look to see when you're
I
going.
don't. No.
Look at Andrew going, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna ask a question. I'm like, why am I even asking Roger this one? It's never mind. It's all good.
I don't check that out, the analytics. I mean, I don't want to get, I say that, too hooked up into YouTube.
Right.
I don't want to get like, I got enough of my pension is coming along there. It's bugging the shit out of me, but I don't want YouTube to bug the hell out of me either.
Yeah, I think you're taking the smart route. So.
One heart attack at a time, I'll be okay.
No. Joke about that. Oh man. So you guys are hearing me okay as I'm talking?
Yeah, you sound good.
I'm still not used to it. I'm still keep pulling the mic back in front of me. I've caught myself like 3 times already. So.
So Paul, I've been looking at the Skydio 2 dual charger, they call it, because I can't find one aftermarket yet.
Yeah.
It's $129 for the adapter.
Oh, hi.
It
Hi.
Right.
Oh, I didn't see her come in. Look at his lips.
Yes. She had a late rise.
I looked away from the screen and all of a sudden all heck broke loose.
I didn't think she had makeup on this early. That's why. So I gave her a kiss unwillingly. The last one.
Oh, your coffee's gonna taste good now. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Now that looks like the normal end.
Yeah, thanks, John. This is my normal.
Oh, that's funny.
Sorry. I was played.
Well, I just took it as when you first came on, and everybody says, "Oh, you got a little bit of pink on your forehead."
Yeah, somebody comes in, look at Andrew's head.
So anyway, John, you got to buy it from Skydio.
And
The adapter.
yeah, the adapter, but then it doesn't come with a charger. It's just the adapter. Then you have to buy the adapter. Or
The charger, the regular charger that you plug into the drone comes with it.
It comes with the drone, right? But they
If
want you to buy a
if you
90
want
watt
the dual
adapter.
one, that's separate. The dual one. Yep.
Right. They want you to buy a bigger one.
Yep.
A 90 watt adapter will, and that is another extra cost.
Yep.
So $129 gets you. I'm going to share a screen quick, Roger.
Yeah. Furball Kim's in the chat.
Hey, Kim.
So this is what the $129 gets you. Just this. It doesn't come with a battery.
Nope.
It's just this little
That
black
charger,
piece in
yep.
between, right?
Yep.
And then this is the 65 watt one. They don't have the 90 watt one yet for sale.
Yep. And I'll tell you who did a review on it was Bill the Drone Review. If you go over and look at him, he tells all about it.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
And then they got this. I'm going to obviously buy a case, but not one of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see this pro upgrade kit right here?
Cap.
$1,500.
Oh,
Ah,
It does not.
Holy.
Skydio 2 drone is not included and must be purchased separate. So this,
holy mo.
yeah, so it gives you a couple of batteries and that multi-charger. It gives you this piece.
3 extra batteries, so that'd be 4 altogether if you had the Skydio.
Right, because now one comes with the Skydio.
I can sell you a box to put that in.
Oh, that's what I would do. I got an old shoebox. I can put some foam in there and throw it in there, you know?
Yeah.
Roger's new merch, the official carry box.
Yeah.
Draws on the side of it.
And I don't know what the heck this Skydio support. I don't know a lot about it yet because I didn't even think the thing-
$500 for Premier support. That must be like DJI Refresh.
They come and fly it for you.
Yeah.
1 year.
Becomes a 2-year commitment.
Yep.
Roger, you need to come on at 6:30 Sunday, Super Bowl party. No, Sunday's my night off, my friend. I'm sorry about that, Drone Shots.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I have lipstick on my cigarette butt.
Oh,
That's why I said your coffee's gonna taste good now.
Yeah. Lovely.
it's been weeks now. I haven't had a cigar.
Really?
Boy.
Yeah.
Good for
Even
you.
when I go in to get coffee up the street, they're like, "You need any purples?" Oh, you quit. That's right. Yep. Nope. Just the coffee, thank you. $1.06.
Congratulations.
But I have a little puffer my nephew gave me. It makes me feel kind of like when you first came on,
Like a
tingly.
glass pipe type of thing. Or?
I'm gonna go get it.
Hey, he's got to light the bowl. I don't know if he can do that legally on here, can he?
No.
Giving up cigars, but that ice is doing fantastic.
He's now into the crystals, you know.
No, it's one of these things.
Yeah, so the other day, okay. So the other day, I went and paid my ticket. Okay. So I go to the courtroom.
Oh, that's right, Roger. You were a bad boy, and you were.
Yeah. So I go to pay my court at the courtroom at that office there. I'm waiting there for about a half an hour in line. I get to the counter. The woman says, "Oh no, you got to pay this at municipality courtroom." And I don't know Drummondville from that much. She says, "Oh, you got to go there. Turn right here. Turn left there. Turn right over there." And after that, you hit the town, the courthouse. Oh my God! Go there, get in there. Finally, I paid my ticket. I'm like zigzagging all over the Blade town. I don't know the town at all. Get out. I was like pissed.
You're good company.
Late in the traffic again. Oh.
Roger, did they give you a hand slap too at the counter?
No.
Oh, okay.
So that's how, then trying everything, not to get another ticket during that traffic. There was so much traffic, it was unbelievable.
Unreal.
That was the worst part about it, at that courthouse, the first place I went to, that's where the police station is.
Oh,
So
really?
you think they're gonna pay that there? No, they make you run to the municipality.
Yeah, you got to go to the district court or whatever you call it over there.
Yeah, the municipality court.
Kind of junk pick, kind of.
Hey, junk pick.
Was that Roger? Was there a lot of people in there too? In there?
In the first courthouse, yes, but the second, no.
Second, no. Okay.
I passed straight away.
So I was going to say you'd have been really pissed if you'd have had to wait in line another half hour.
Oh, yeah. I was lucky I passed straight away, so.
Holy, but Jesus. They're selling these Skydios online on eBay, of course. You know, people had pre-ordered them, obviously.
Yep.
Here's one for $4,000.
What?
Skydio, the same thing I bought. That cost, just over $999. Skydio 2 drone remote beacon, 2 extra batteries, unopened, no waiting, $3,999.
Oh my God.
Here's the Skydio battery, 2 of them unopened for $400. Here's another. It's unbelievable.
Well, how much is it through Skydio to buy the batteries?
They're like 100 and something. I just closed that darn page. I don't really know. They're 100 and something dollars, but
That's for people who don't want to wait and they
Yeah.
have money to spend.
shop. Here we go.
Burning a hole in their pocket. Well, here's
They're
where,
$100. The batteries
where
are
they're-
$100.
here's where they're hoping to cash in. They're hoping to cash in. Some guy is going to, let's say, some big event where he has to fly and get the event no matter what, and he'll pay anything.
Yeah. That's for sure. There's a sucker born every minute. Yeah.
That's what P.P. Barnum said. Oh, everybody hit that like button just like I did now.
I hit the like button earlier when somebody said that. I just didn't mention it.
Well, if you had, I would have gone over there.
I know. They had mentioned it in the chat.
Yes, thanks everybody for hitting that like.
So hopefully, with the Rajapalooza party, I'll have this Skydio bring up there unless I crash it beforehand.
Now, are you helping your other brother John Mark organize the Rajapalooza or what?
That was your job. You
No,
said,
that we took a vote. You were
and
there.
that was you that
I
was
think-
supposed to do
no,
it.
we-
Because Mark and I took a vote and we elected you as the president.
There was a superseding vote that was done by a vast majority of Canadian drone hovers, and they selected Centroid, and I thought Centroid said that, okay, well, my other brother John will help us with that. I'm pretty sure. Don't you remember that, Roger?
Vaguely.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Guy's terrible. Oh, and Paul, the other thing after doing research on this Skydio, it does not have a compass in it.
No, it doesn't.
Everything's GPSed.
Yep.
So
And I
I might be selling it pretty quick too. I don't know.
No, yeah.
Well, it doesn't fly well over water, they're saying now. And
Yeah,
you know,
oh,
most of my stuff is over water.
Well, what you do is you before you open it up, you put it on eBay for a week and see
For
see
$10,000.
Yeah.
There you go.
The ultimate Skydio package.
Yep. Sealed in the box. 10
Yep.
grand. I'm trying to figure out, which I should be able to pretty simply, but it's not telling me. The voltage output, I'm assuming, is 5 volts. I'm not sure on that charger,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure because 90 watt, 5 volt charger. I just don't know the why.
Hey, sorry,
Bill the Drone Reviewer is an engineer, and he went through talking about that dual charger and the whole bit. And I remember him talking about getting, and I think he has, if you're on his link, I think down below where he has a link to where you can buy a higher level charger. I think.
I'll go look over there. I haven't been to his page in a while. He does a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'm surprised. And I'm not a big Facebooker, but all of a sudden I find myself on that darn thing. Hey, where'd Andrew go? What happened to Andrew?
Roger lives for Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, yeah, right.
Twitter? I've got to be careful when I say that word because sometimes it just comes out wrong. Where did Andrew go? What happened to Andrew?
I don't know.
He said
Hey,
he very-
Sidewinder, how you doing?
Something about his daughter, I thought he said.
Where'd my brother from another mother go?
Yeah.
It's like we have the same nose and everything. I should just
He's probably gonna wash the slips.
get everything gray,
I
dye
think
everything gray, and I bet you I'll look like him.
I think he's out looking for a meme like you got.
I made that.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's
The
great.
iPhone had you make it, so I started to make it. I wanted to make the hair darker, but that was as dark as it would go.
And,
So don't forget, everybody, I'll be on 7:30 tonight till 8:30. And they
Hey,
do it coast to
I have-
coast.
I have a question for you, Roger.
Wow.
Why did you see how I didn't pick that? I didn't select it, although I like it. But if you go to my video,
Yeah, I saw it. The
is
meeting,
is a minion, you know?
Yes. Yeah. I showed you that the other day. I said, look at how cute your icon is.
I had nothing to do with that. I don't know where that came from.
Just random. Yeah.
Must have been random out of my photo because
It
I
must
do
be,
have
yeah.
that in my photos.
Yeah. That's funny.
hey, John, check out Jay what he said.
Jay Santiago?
I have the Scodio 2 and the charger that came with the drone works fine with dual charger about 90 minutes. If you get the 90 watt charger, then it should be under an hour.
So it cuts it in half.
Cool. So he already has it with the dual charger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that dual charger is worth $120 or should we wait for some aftermarket stuff to come
Go
out?
outdoors. Go pee. Go outdoors. Go to the door.
I've heard a lot of people say that you don't look for a lot of aftermarket stuff on the Skydio because it's such different tech, like the magnetic connection and all that kind of stuff.
How many volts is the charger, Jay? Is it 5 volts like I'm thinking, or is it something other than 5 volts? Because if it's a 5 volt one, I do have some big 5 volt ones that came with some of the other stuff, like even the one for the smart controller. I think that's a 60 watt one. It's 5 volts. USB 5 volts. It is a little pricey, but worth it, he says.
Well, yeah, especially since you bought the extra batteries, John. You don't want
I'm
to
just
be.
going to wait for the thing to come in. I spent enough money. Like I said, it's crazy.
Well, John, I thought you ordered it and going to be there in 2 weeks.
It is.
Right?
But the charger thing won't be here until for 4 weeks, it says. 4
What?
weeks plus.
And so you ordered it or what?
No, I'm not going to order that yet. If I need it, I will. But We'll see. They should make a drone that runs on gas. They do. They're
That's
out
what
there. You got to make them yourself.
That's actually what I started out with back in the 80s. It was a chainsaw motor. It was
Hi,
gas.
Andrew.
Hey,
Hey, Andrew's back. Your brother from another mother.
He's
I
all
was-
cleaned up.
I was listening to you. I took advantage of the
I
time.
almost started crying.
Yeah.
I haven't cried in, I don't know, how old am I?
I don't want to drive you back
Oh,
to sleep.
It's the weirdest thing. I just don't cry for some reason.
That's why I came back. I didn't want to drive you to smoking cigars. So I said I'll come back.
I was already starting to head out the door. That's
I
it.
know. I could feel it. I could feel it.
I got this crazy wacky thing though.
I love that the reflection hologram style type of.
I bought that. Yeah, I got Casey one just like this. This was the spare,
Oh, cool.
but I figured I'd break it out because he gave me one of these things. He says, "You got something to put it in, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" "Oh, don't worry about it. It'll be fine." Makes me warm and tingly.
And it's really warm and all good. It's all good. Then.
It's all good. Now I'm out of coffee. I didn't make any.
Oh no,
Hey, Michael Banny, how you doing?
that's not good.
No.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, he's back again. Wasn't
So
he
Michael
earlier?
did buy his house in Kentucky.
Good for him.
Papers are signed and everything.
Awesome.
I wish I could share it with you guys. It's going to be released tomorrow night. The new thumbnail for the wheel is the most over the top thing we've ever done since we've been on YouTube, and that's saying a lot. Front of me right now, and it's everything in me not to share it with you guys. It's like literally tearing me up inside. But yeah, I gotta get it really right. This is like I say, we've done some over the top stuff, but this one is a whole new playing field. I think just working on the thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably a little over 100 layers right now in Photoshop.
Oh,
That's
thanks,
wow.
actually
Corey.
a bunch of them. Yeah,
Dang.
this is, yeah.
You got a place on the screen for everything?
Yeah. I love this this monitor was made for editing. I waited for 6 months till I got it for a decent price.
Okay.
And it was honestly, out of everything I got, one of the best investments ever. It's paid for itself in droves.
That's good.
The only thing that sucks with it is when you're watching any kind of movie or anything like that, you're always gonna have some black bars because it's 21.9, so there's nothing made for it really.
Okay.
But I don't watch enough movies to care, so.
You're still recovering from all that driving, Michael Banny? Yeah. I can imagine.
Hope you get some rest up this weekend.
$20 5.5A equals 90 watts.
Gotcha.
I do think though I got to take off. I got to call Amazon now and get them to send me another cable and then get into everything else I got to do today.
No.
But,
Yeah, I'm about ready to get off myself there.
oh, are you?
Oh.
Okay.
All right. We're all leaving. All right.
Yeah. Okay, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good one. Thank you all so much for being here. I will be back on tonight at 7:30 till 8:30. And after that's Coast to Coast Drones. So I'll have a good one, everybody. We'll see you all tonight,
What
Take care.
time, Roger?
7:30.
So he's going on right after your show, your pre-show, Paul.
No,
We're gonna do the pre-Roger show.
That's right.
You know, the John DiNardo show is on at 5 tonight.
Yeah. No.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Bye everyone in the chat.
Bye-bye.
Jay saying no.